What up, everybody? This is Big Elbow, chilling like always. Not with your mother, but with those two little guys, Averno, Atlantes. If you're new to the channel, welcome. If you're not new to the channel, welcome back. I'm Big Elbow. Comic haul is what I mostly do. And what I got for you today is a big haul of dollar books from a shop called DJ's Universal Comics. They're located somewhere in the SoCal area. I've never been to their shop. They were at the Bakersfield Collector Con and had a booth set up. That's where I bought all these books at. They had a good selection of dollar books, and they gave me a good deal. I think I got like about 46 comics for about $40 even, which was cool with me because there's some good books in here. So basically, my collecting style is I just want good comics with good art and hopefully a good story too. Condition isn't the biggest factor to me, though. I like to have nice stuff too. Keys, not really my thing. So if that's what you're mostly into, you might see some of that stuff here, but that's not the focus. I'm more about trying to put together runs by artists and writers that I like, doing characters I like. Anyways, with that said, so I'll show a little bit. I only got a little bit of indie stuff. So this is Spring Hill Jack number 2. I have Spring Hill Jack number 1. I believe Spring Hill Jack is a alias for Jack the Ripper. Anyways, it had some pretty cool art in it. And yeah, so like I said, I had issue 1, and I seen issue 2 for less than $1, you know. Kind of reminds me of like some Faust, and it is it Rebel or North Star? It's Rebel Comics. So you could definitely see some Vigil influence on this, I think. So yeah, that's Spring Hill Jack number 2. Then I grabbed some Shaft comics because I have number 1 already, and I enjoyed it. What I read of it, the issue I read, number 1, I enjoyed enough to make me say if I see the other issues, I'm going to get them. So there's number 2, number 3. Some nice Francesco Pancho Villa covers, and this one is a Dennis Cohen and Il Bill, but that's number 5. They didn't have number 4, unfortunately. Then I grabbed some, so I had some of these before. I had some just random issues of Low that I bought just because I liked the art. But they were so random, it was like number 9 and number 17 or something wild like that. And I was just like, I think I got rid of them. Because I can't, even though the art was good, I couldn't tell what was really going on. But here's Low number 1 and number 2. So I figure that's a good starting point. They're doing some freak off shit up in this in this issue. So let me see some art that I can show. Yeah, it's really nice art, and I figure if you can't find a better starting point than issue 1 and 2. This actually has a lot more adult stuff than I was expecting. And somebody on one of the channels that I watched, somebody said something about Low getting optioned for something. I don't know if it was a show or a movie. I think because it's all like underwater, that might be kind of difficult to do. But I figure probably best to get them now in case they end up going up. And this is just run filler. I'm trying to get this 0-year storyline put together, and that's the finale. I got to figure out which issues I still need. This I was really happy to get. I'm a big Darwin Cook fan, and this is All-Star Western, Jonah Hex, Darwin Cook on this issue. If you guys aren't familiar with Darwin Cook, Look at this pretty hot chick with an eye patch. Which is cool. It kind of reminds me when I was young, like a teenager, and in the neighborhood where I lived, Bardsley and Oliver, anyone from Tulare knows what I'm talking about. Anyways, I lived by this school called Mulcahy, and there was this Mexican chick, and she was really pretty, but she had something with like something was fucked up with her eye where she would like always do like these little hairstyles and shit to like where her hair would like just cover her eye that she didn't want to show. But yeah, she was fucking hot. Like I would have tried to talk to her, but she didn't habla inglés. So anyway, I don't know why I started talking about that. So I got Spider Clan, the old school Scotty Young. I only needed one issue, but since they had all of them, I just grabbed them all. So these are Carrie Andrews covers, but interiors are by Scotty Young when he's doing before he starts doing the baby style stuff, which I really like. I think Scotty's kind of underrated because all the people know him for is that, and it's just like, he found something that worked for him that he could make money, and he could probably pump those covers out pretty fast, so you can't hate on him. But yeah, this old school, old Scotty Young is pretty cool. Kind of Humberto Ramos. Yeah. Go on, get out of here, butthead. Sorry about that. Yeah, like look at this. So this is Spider-Man manga, basically. But you can see that Venom looks pretty cool. I think really that was the only issue I needed, but since they had the whole set, I just bought the whole set. I figure maybe I'll give them to my brother or something. Yeah, like I was saying, I think the pre-baby Scotty Young's kind of underrated. And then I just got Larson drawing the Defenders. And I was browsing through this, and I thought something looked different than what I normally see from Larson. It looks cool though, I like it. And so as I'm going through it, I'm just kind of like trying to put my finger on what's different. This thing maybe has a coloring, blah blah blah. Like look at this. So anyways, I figured it out. I didn't really figure it out. I looked at the credits, and it says the man Klaus Janson on the inks. So I think that's what it is that makes it look different. I sent a picture to my man Mr. Rig. But yeah, I think this looks really good, and I'm trying to put together this run of Defenders with Eric Larson art, written by Kurt Busiek. And then I finished out this run of Ultimate Captain America. This has really good Ron Garney art. There's issue 3 and issue 4. I already have this, but I grabbed it anyways just because I can't leave something like that behind. This is, maybe I'll send this to my man, North Garden. I know he's a big Walter Simonson fan and a Jack Kirby fan, and this has a badass Walt Simonson cover. And then the interiors is just all reprints of it's all reprints of the Jack Kirby like they were like the backup stories in his Journey into Mystery books. So yeah, this just collects all those backup stories. They're short, but they're fucking just awesome to look at. It's really good art. Cool little stories, you know, easy to read. Yeah, you can't go wrong with that Jack Kirby. It's a decently thick book too. This is just run filler. I'm trying to complete all the Karen Grant Iron Man. And if you don't know Karen Grant, check him out. His art has evolved a ton since then. I still love his old stuff, but his new stuff is crazy too. Just looks completely different, but still good. So I'm trying to give, I know a lot of people with good taste that I trust their taste are big on Mike Allred. On first glance, it never really appealed to me, but as I look through it more, I'm starting to see things here and there that I can appreciate. And I've heard good things about x-statix, or even the X-Force run by Milligan and Allred. So I figure versus the Avengers, this should be able to get me into it, if anything. And I already have the first part of this story, so these are just the ones I needed. There's 24 and 25. So that's x-statix versus Avengers. Yeah, the rest of this haul is all Marvel stuff. But check this out. I didn't even know this was a thing. This is What If, starring Sabretooth. And I got this for my man Frank Turan's art. And as soon as I got it, I had to send it to my man Rig and let him know what's up, because he's the one who put me on to Frank Turan in the first place. And I see, like, I don't know if he was influencing other artists or other artists were influencing him. I never really looked into, when he came on the scene or anything. But man, I see some Paul Pope. I see some Jay Lee. I see some just. It's hard to put a finger on it, but. Oh yeah, and check this out. Came with a pack of Kool-Aid. I'm pretty tempted to drink that. Some Slammin' Strawberry Kiwi actually sounds pretty good. And the Kool-Aid pack is still in there, so that probably ups the value by like 10% at least. But yeah, this Frank Turan, I kind of see some text, some Mark Teixeira. I don't know, but Frank Turan, check him out. I've been buying, pretty much whenever I see Frank Turan, I've been buying it, as long as it's not crazy expensive. I think everybody knows this series, Sabretooth, the Mark Teixeira stuff. I became a fan of Tex when he drew, I believe it was an issue of Punisher featuring the Ghost Rider, and then I'm not sure if he was drawing Ghost Rider at the same time, but that's what got me onto it. And then I started buying Ghost Rider every month after that 2-issue story on Punisher. So there's 1, 2, and 3. They didn't have 4. It was the only issue they didn't have, so I'm on the lookout for that one. I'm pretty sure I could find it. I don't think it's going to be too hard. I got plenty of time. These are just some David Mazzucchelli Daredevils. He's not inking himself on these ones yet, so they don't look as good as once he starts inking himself, but I don't know, just to have them I got them for less than $1, why not? That's $206 and that's $211. And then I got these These are Run Filler Moon Knights. Man, I used to be able to find these for like 50 cents back in the day, and I don't know why I didn't just buy them all. At the time, I was like, I didn't really like. I was like, man, I like Sienkiewicz's other like shit that looks like the New Mutants. I didn't really appreciate this. So that's 7. Here's number 8. When he's still doing more of like his Neil Adams looking stuff. But since then, I've come to appreciate his old style as well. Actually, I think it looks better in black and white. But I mean, the dude could fucking draw. Like, he's not using that style to hide a lack of knowledge of anatomy or anything like that. Like, he can figure draw. There's 8, and here's 14. Again, these aren't in great shape, but they don't have to be. You know what I mean? I don't need them to be in perfect shape. They're just for reading. This is pretty freaking sweet. I'm becoming more and more of a fan of Leonardo Manco. There's some good art in this one. And that damn Doom, he's so hot right now. Like, look at that. He kind of drew the lion with a human fucking torso, but it still looks fucking crazy. I mean, it looks good. I mean, sometimes you gotta fucking, you gotta do what you gotta do to get that page done. I really like this page right here. I don't know what the hell's going on here with Doom in like some kind of primitive. I don't know. Maybe he's in the Savage Land or something. My man Warlock was telling me something about it. There's some good master drawings in here. He was kind of telling me about it, but I forgot. We were drinking and shit, and I kind of forgot. I'll ask him about it. And this kind of reminds me of that Frank Turan. Like, I see shades of that too. And I know Leonardo Manco, he's been around for a long time. Oh, and then look, I found this is cool. I already have this, but I'm not going to just leave it behind for less than $1. They only had number 1 of the 2, but so now I got an extra number 1 of the Silver Surfer Mobius. And then some Barry Windsor Smith Machine Man. So this is a reprint that collects issues 1 and 2. And this was actually my first taste of Barry Windsor as a youngster. My brother had bought this 4-issue miniseries when we were staying at during the summer. We were staying at my mom's up in Northern California somewhere. I think maybe she might have lived in Sunnyvale at the time. So yeah, that's cool. I have this because the second issue collects issues 3 and 4, and I already have that. So, and then I got these. I was real happy to find these, the rest of the Man-Thing issues that I needed. So there's 3. And 4. 5. 6. And the last one I needed, I think, was number 8. I'm pretty sure I already had the 7. I just bagged them together. Yeah, so that's it. DJ's Universal Comics in Southern California, somewhere in LA. You know, just judging from the booth that they had, I would say check them out. Yeah, I was happy with what I got, and for the price I got it. Look at Liam Sharp killing this man thing, man. Look at that. Look at Namor's back right there. Again, shout out to my man, Mr. Rig. I know he can appreciate some good back muscles. But yeah, this shit looks cool. I think I might read this before the month is over, because I'm recording this on October 16th, so I'm trying to get into that Halloween spirit right now. I don't know, Man Thing. Is Man Thing more horror or more science fiction or something? I don't know, but it seems appropriate. So I'm probably gonna try and read that along with some Richard Corbin I've been reading. But yeah, I hope everyone else is enjoying the Halloween season and reading some good comics. Man, this haul was long overdue because I recorded it and then I got copyright tagged, so I was like, fuck. It really discouraged me and took me a long time to get into the mood to record a video. But I'm back now, so I'm going to do something. I'm going to shoot some more videos soon and hopefully get those uploaded. If you enjoyed this video, congratulations. You got good taste. Share it. Show it by sharing with your friends. Check me out on IG. Hit the like button, subscribe, all that good stuff. Spread the word. And, man, questions, comments, especially recommendations. I always try and keep an open mind and appreciate the all that stuff. And I always get back to it, if you ever leave me a comment. Yeah, just let me know. And Rig, if you know DJ's Universal, hit me up either in the comments or send me a text or something. Let me know what's up. And that'll do it. Like I always say, get off of YouTube, read some fucking comics.